In this video, I'll show you guys how every person, when they bring their two people, how your boards will fill out so fast. Okay. Now, I will give you two different strategies of what you can do. The first one here is every person brings two people. So we'll start with the core. In this core, if we are looking at it where everyone brings two people, the green has already brought in their two people, which are these two purples. And the purple, they also brought in their two people, which are the blues. Okay. We'll just go ahead and put a dot there for the blues. So the only people that are inside of this core that needs to bring two people are the people that are in blue. Okay. Because that's how the board is created. The ones that are in blue, there's no additional spots for them to bring their two people. Okay. All you have to do, go to those blue individuals on the core. Once those are split off and they have created their own core board, we would just say Christine brought in 1 and 2. Mary Alice brought in 1 and her 2. Sona brought in her 1 and her 2. And Kay brought in her 1 and her 2. Now, every person, remember, needs to bring two people. So this person brought in their 2. This person brought in their 2. This person brought in their 2. This person brought in their 2, and so forth and so on, all the way around the board. Okay. They all brought in their 2. Then their 2 need to bring in their 2. So it fills it up pretty fast because every person that you're talking to, every person that joins the presentation, they already know that they need to bring their two people. And they're bringing their two people, guys, within 48 hours. If 48 hours has passed and they have not brought in their two people, then you need to remove that person and find another person. Okay? So let's just say we're going to go and take some of these little dots off, and we are going to go with strategy number 2. Okay? Now, strategy number 2, guys, is it starts with the core members. It's 7 core members here. All 7 core members, they can invite up to 10 people on the very first day that their core board was created. Everyone knows you have 7 full days to fill your board. Okay. So the core members invited 10 people each. That's 70 people that should be on the presentation. Out of those 70 people, they actually received an overwhelming amount of 20 people that wanted to join their board. But all they need first is 8 people. Okay. So out of those 20, they received those 8 people that are ready to join the board. And this is what they did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now the other individuals, they were placed on a waiting list. Okay. They were placed on a waiting list for your board. Now they're not going to understand why I can't join your board if there's still spots available. Now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go to a clean board so you guys can fully understand exactly what I'm saying. Okay. And let's say, for instance, this is the board from over there. The 8 people out of the 20 that they received, they put those 8 people right here in the green spots. Okay. So like I said, they're not going to understand why can't I join this board and you have all of these blank spots here on your board that are left. So what you want to tell that person is, okay, so we make sure that the people that we've brought to the board, they have their 2 people. Okay. So we have to get with those people first to see if they have their 2 people. Maybe some of them only have 1 person. But remember, you still have a waiting list from your group of people that you invited to the presentation. Okay. So we went to this person here and they say, okay, yeah, I have my 2 people. They're their 2 people. We went to this person, I have my 2 people. We went to this person right here, I only have 1 person. No problem. I came here, this person, they have their 2 people. This person here, they have 1 person. This person here has 2 people. This one has 1 person. And this one has their 2 people. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to that waiting list and get the next person in line and say, hey, do you want to join the board still? Yes, I do. Okay. Do you have your 2 people? Yes, I have my 2 people. There's that person. And as a matter of fact, we're going to change that color because this is a person that we brought in from the waiting list. So that person is there. We go to this person, ask them the same exact thing. Yes, I have my 2 people. Boom, they're on the board. We come on over, this person here. I don't have my 2 people, but I have 1 person. Okay, we're still going to put you on the board. Now the next person, and let's change the color here. We'll change this color to yellow. Okay. And now we have to go over here to this person's 2 people. Hey, do you have your 2 people? Yes, I do. So both of their 2 people have their 2 people. This person over here, they have their 2 people. This person has their 2 people. This person already told us that they have 1 person. And this person here, they also just have 1 person. This one here, they have 2. This one has 1. This one here has 2. This one has 2. And this one, everybody else have 2 except this person here. They told us they had 2, but 1 backed out. Okay, not a problem. So this one has 2. This one here has 2. And this one here also just have 1. Okay. So now we're going to change the color. Change the color up. And now what we need to do is go back to that waiting list because we only pulled 3 people from out of the 8 that we already selected from those 20 people that were on the waiting list. And now we're going back over here. We'll go to the person on the waiting list. Hey, do you have your 2 people? Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. So now when this board closed tonight and we're going to gift on tomorrow, as soon as your board is created, we need for you to bring in your 2 people. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. We go on around. We tell this person the same exact thing. They have their 2 people, not a problem. Okay. Now we go on around here to the next one. Same exact thing. They're going to have their 2. We come here. This person, I have 1, but I think I can do 2. And you want to wait for that person that was on the waiting list. Go to the next person. Do you have your 2 people? Yes, I do. They have their 2. We come here. This person, same exact thing. They have their 2. Okay. So now when this board splits off, guys, look at this. Your board is filled, and the ones that are in red are the ones that were from your waiting list from the 10 people each that the core members invited to the presentation. Okay. You have the 8 around the core from the presentation. Then you have this red, that one, and that one. You have the purples that are around here. They were also from the waiting list, and you still have some people that are left. Okay. So what needs to happen is, however many people that you have left, you want to make sure that you are inviting those people over to the other core chats that you have for interested people, or you just let them know, I'm sorry, our board filled up pretty fast, but do you have your 2 people? If you have your 2 people, the core members here in the middle, you guys talk about that. If these are people that you invited, you want to make sure that you're taking them over with your cores that split off from you, okay, and putting them on the board. Now, this board filled up pretty fast just by the core members all inviting 10 people each or 5 people each to the presentation on the same exact day. All the people that they invited, they joined the presentation, and now their board is filled because they didn't just put people randomly on the board, but they made sure that every person had their 2 people. Okay. Or if you did not have 2 people, you had 1 person. We had people on the waiting list to fill in those spots. Guys, you have to make sure that you are using the strategies. You're talking to your core members, and you guys are coming up with that. Okay. You have to come up with that to make sure you're filling each one of these rings around the entire core. Each color is a different ring, guys, okay? It's a different ring color, and you want to make sure you're filling all of them. Every person that's in the blue, you should still communicate with that person to see if they have their two people. If they do not have their two people, guys, please do not add them to your board.